Quality Metalcraft is a company that's been in the automotive industry for 40 years.
Over the years, Quality Metalcraft has had a great relationship with the Foose design and Chip Foose. And Chip got heavily involved in the theming and the design of the Motor City Casino here in Detroit.
You know, the stainless steel that we're putting into this building is one of the largest installments of metal into architecture in all of North America. I know in the original engineering meetings that we had, I was told that this couldn't be done. So I made a phone call to Michael Jacuti and Tom Sundberg and said, hey, there's a project going on in Detroit. I think we could use your help. Why don't you come down and see if this is something you'd be interested in doing, as well as if it's even possible. In a matter of, I think it was about 2 weeks. They said, yeah, we can do it, and we'd love to do it.
A project like the Motor City Casino for Quality Metalcraft is no different than doing a project for General Motors if it's a concept car or a prototype development vehicle.
The 3D world of architecture hasn't been accomplished through the use of CATIA, which is an automotive design software. We have taken the CATIA modeling from the Chip Foose group and converted it into construction world to take 2D and to convert it into 3D.
The guys that we would normally use to design structure for vehicles are now designing structure for architectural fabrications.
This is one particular module of the 40-some-odd modules that we had to create in order to build this.
The knowledge that Quality Metalcraft had using CATIA in the computer, we are now able to bring some of these design themes into the architectural world.
When we got into this project and we started breaking it down, we were able to treat it a lot like we treat an automotive part.
You got math data, you develop the math data around a process, you send that process to the shop floor, and things get manufactured.
Now, I believe this is 1,000 tons of material that's going to be lifted up, and this piece right here is the roof line for the hotel. We're on top of the hotel right now, and the parapets that we looked at over at the assembly plant for Quality Metalcraft, those actually assemble and bolt onto the upper part of these I-beams up here. Pretty phenomenal, and it's bringing that automotive technology and bring it into the architectural world, allowing it to actually happen.
Seeing the Motor City Casino come together and the elaborate sculptural stainless steel that wraps around the building, it makes me believe and our team believe at Quality Metalcraft that we can really engineer, tool, and fabricate any architectural detail.
One of the tasks that we were asked to be involved with was to try and figure out how to eliminate a limestone cost to create the look of limestone out of a fabricated weldment coated in a special product called Stuccoflex that we troweled to look like the color of limestone and not go through the expense or the structural worries that everybody had of holding the limestone 200 feet in the air.
One of the big issues they had was the gaming cameras, security, sound, and lighting. They wanted something totally custom and totally unique, trying to say, let's go above and beyond what the systems are out there today. Let's create something that's very decorative, gives you maximum flexibility and security, but it's also attractive to look at. And that's what we do. We've got it installed on every gaming table in the casino.
I'd like to welcome all of you. The opening of the Motor City Casino Hotel today put Detroit back in the national spotlight. It's now my pleasure to introduce possibly the luckiest man in town, the CEO of the Motor City Casino, Greg Solomon.
I guess I have an unfair advantage because fortunately QMC also provided us the CATIA stuff to view the models. But I have to tell you, seeing it laid out in a big warehouse and the mock-ups that they did really gave you the sense of scale that this project was all about. We really knew what this thing was going to look like before it got manufactured.
I think this element, this feature of the building, it's the cap on a beautiful masterpiece, if you will. It stands out, and we're thankful to all the folks at Quality Metalcraft for all their fine work.
You love to see it in its infancy and work through all the manufacturing issues and all the design issues and the process issues. We work so hard on to execute on time at the right budget, and then boom, it's being erected on the building.
It's really cool to see the skyline of Detroit has changed with this Lazy S that I had created in sketch form, and now to see it in 3D with all the color on it, it's pretty wild.
That piece will be there for generations, and to be a part of it and be involved in it, he put Quality Metalcraft on the map as a major player in architectural fabrications, interior and exterior. All we want to know is what's next.